want to enter the GoldenEye bracket. That's what I'm excited
is it
for.
GoldenEye?
There's a GoldenEye N64 bracket. All right.
Okay,
The match of the pool we've been waiting for here.
It's probably going to be the most competitive game.
The top 2 seeds of the pool for sure. I'm excited to see this just because this is going to be a really long set, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Jared can kind of choose to live sometimes. I think he can sneak in a shield art when he gets hit by Bell. So I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure I've seen him do that at least like once. So
Yeah.
we'll see how Jared uses his resources, and especially shield, because I feel like it's going to be really fun to live like the traps that Pac-Man has, because the moment they're fully set up, you can just hop into go to shield. And right now, they're kind of just scrambling for this first win, or this first big win in neutral.
I'm calling it right now. This set, we're going to have a close to timeout, or maybe have a timeout. Let's look at the percentage. We're coming up on the first minute, and like, the amount of hits these two have exchanged is just not that much.
Yeah. Right now, it's looking pretty good for Jared. This ledge trap definitely lead to a lot more if he gets one opening with his Buster, but there's the neutral JDV deciding, I can run, but that roll-in, not the greatest from JDV, deciding to, that's
yeah.
good. Yep.
Not falling for it. Like, you've seen the people, that out smash is actually quite active. It's really good for catching that and trigger that, so really smart get up attack to JDV.
Slash punishing Nair. I mean, we haven't been able to see a lot of people really punish JDV's aerial options, but that Nair is super, or that air slash is super good.
What a grab.
So active.
I'm surprised that grab still hit him, you know?
Yeah, like we've been saying, that grab is just a, through time and space, it just manifests itself. Swatting away that Bell says, nah, it's time for recess.
Yeah, I always get surprised when that Pac-Man grab, because that grab was so bad in Smash 4. It was such a garbage move. It was not active at all. Half the hitbox didn't even appear. Like, it was literally such a bad move, but out of nowhere...
They fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it.
And then some.
I think fix is the wrong word. I think they juiced it a little too
Gave
much.
it the juice.
And a little bit of this, and
A little bit of that.
Oh.
I think he needs this.
Yeah, exactly.
Going into the shield,
Ooh.
JDV, pretty aware.
love
I mean,
that.
he got the combo extension with that jab following up. That's kind of the awareness you need when you play against Shoke, and that's big damage. Dash attack is 60%. The Bell's so active.
Can't attack that.
Attack that. Protect yourself for a little bit, but.
Who's got the orange?
Yep, there we go. I mean, he covers so much when he's doing an active option at the ledge. He kind of reacts to you picking an option quickly to get the. There you go.
Nice shield.
Okay,
So
I wasn't tripping when I said he could shield Art Bell.
I wasn't sure. I knew you could do it between hits, but I wasn't sure if you could do it while you're stunned. But that's good to know. That's insanely good. I'll say that.
Yes, very good Pac-Man counterplay. I love how Jared's up Bs have just, I don't think a single one has missed. It's just like whenever he's up being out of shield or using it as an offensive option, it's just on point every time.
Exactly, and I guess that is a really smart thing that Shell can do. Just hold, you can really hold onto Shieldman auto, right?
And right now, Smash Art on deck. This up tilt, it's so scary. Catches the jump, and Bell on deck. And this is kind of where you get your mileage usually, but we know when you have shield art. And I like that Jared is holding on to it, even though he's in this corner right now, but that sliding F tilt going to take it.
Yeah, that DI out on that F tilt, unfortunate, and we got a really close game. This one not looking out to be a timeout, but definitely a really close and still really slow game. I mean, these characters really just getting a couple hits and resetting back to neutral. Nothing too explosive, for the most part at least.
I mean, it's at the ledge, and it's when they have the resources to like really explode and kind of get those resources and mileage. When Pac-Man is in the corner against all the arts, it's going to be really scary. And then when JDV can kind of get this Galaga going, but hasn't really gotten a super big Galaga combo in every stock, and that's kind of what you want to see if you're JDV, especially if you don't want to fall behind. Has that Earl Melon. Learned that like a week ago. It's called an Earl Melon.
Really? Okay, I did not know
it's
that.
It's like a Japanese melon. It looks exactly the same, funny enough.
I'll have to search it up.
Oh, we're talking about like not whiffing air slashes, but we saw JDV kind of maneuvering around two of them, deciding to go that drop so fair. Not necessarily connecting, but I like the way he like drifts back and charges bonus fruit to like avoid.
Oh, dropping shield there, and that smash went auto bear killing at what, 80%? Not even that ledge. What a crazy strong move. And Jerry just clutching that set. Pretty solid one stock, but very competitive the whole time. So we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, definitely a momentum. I think this is going to be a really strong momentum set.
Yeah, momentum driven, right?
Yeah.
Get it? When you're in the driver's seat, it feels really good.
Definitely.
Jared kind of can slow the pace down, but again, you still need to make your openings with the other arts, but like when you're at 130 and you can kind of ignore the bell that's been killing everybody. I mean, JDV's gotten like what? I don't want to say 20 stocks because I think that's an over-exaggeration, but a lot of stocks from Bell.
Yeah,
so.
no, Bell, I mean, that's a strong way Pac-Man closes out their stocks because it's so non-committal, and you can kill really, really early with it, so it makes total sense. And yeah, Jared asked JDV, if you're not going to pick a song, I will, so JDV just picks a random song.
There you go. The music counter pick. I mean, it's been doing Jared wonders. We'll see if he can carry that momentum. So far, undefeated, and that game was close, but that last stock was pretty brutal. JDV
not a single game dropped on Jared's behalf so far, and going into game 2, Jared is looking stronger than ever.
That air slash again. It's really hard, again, to punish Pac-Man, but that air slash is such a good option. No drop some from Jared, using that buster so he can find an opening. Fair, so much damage, down so fair. Breaking that hydrant forward, so much damage. And that's from an outer shield option. Usually those moves are just like a get off me tool, not a I'm racking up percent. Poking the invisible ghost hanging on the ledge with those down tilts.
Oh my god, those reverse nairs. I actually love that from Jared. I haven't really seen that too much. Really interesting combo extension. Going after the forward smash. That back throw setting so far because he's in the smash mode still and jumping out of, oh my god, he can go so deep with that.
Yeah, jump, I swear. Once you're that's on deck, it's just the whole entire stage just opens up to you, any corner.
Yeah, exactly.
This combo.
And I mean,
get something started. Maybe the Galaga. Oh, I don't know what happened. Did it drop? Like he lost
yeah, it's
the
one of those things where if you get hit, there's just a chance you drop your item. So I think that's what happened there.
I didn't even see it like sit on the ground. So definitely a stage from my point of view. JDV being aware, charging it right back up. We're in middle stage right now. Galaga coming out. Not too much damage. The immediate shield art. It's got to feel frustrating. I mean, when half your kit kind of gets like shielded through. But
definitely has to just be cognizant of that, and it's like also scary probably as JDV to try and go in and follow up because overextending into shield art, then it's you getting shield grabbed or just F tilted or something when you thought you were in advantage state.
Neutral's looking all right for both players. I mean, you're kind of scrambling for neutral. Suddenly, whenever you're putting yourself in the corner, and that's kind of like JDV's forte, put yourself in the corner, but when you have Smash Art, it's not really the place you want to be, but
not getting that shield in time.
Oh, I think it looked like he's changed the shield as he was flying through the air.
Yeah, so
I don't know how that affects.
I don't think it does.
It's like too late at that point.
So, but even then, it was center stage. Jared living, but not anymore. First time of the set so far, JDV having that small little lead. Oh, a little bit too late on that let go of the up smash from Jared.
And there's what I was talking about earlier. You think you're in advantage, but you're actually just in disadvantage.
Wow, cross stage at 110. That air slash killing.
Not a lot of characters can do that, but that air slash is super charged with that buster, smash art.
Exactly.
Oh, speaking of charge, oh my god, 52%.
Oh, what
coverage! So much damage. Has to go for the air slash early, using that uppy to poke a little bit.
Using the trampoline!
Oh, falling out of the uppy, back through here, and slowly this lead is becoming quite large for JDV.
Yeah, immediately,
Can't attack that. No. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, the shield Monado popped him out. I'm not entirely sure on that interaction, but definitely wasn't the angle JDV was expecting Jared to go towards. Hasn't really found his footing on the stock yet, and JDV is pushing this advantage to its full effect, almost getting that extra movement boost from that hydrant. Super smart play, but right now you need a charge of fruit, back on stage. Don't let him get too much from this buster, because that's kind of how you make comebacks happen there. F tilt so much damage, 55%. Just the bell again.
Yeah, and JDV just intelligently kind of just chilling, waited out the buster, didn't want to take a big sword to the face.
Yeah, one thing that JDV loves to do is those full hop bears. Loves to catch jump of that.
Wow, called out the roll, but double roll, getting Jared out of there, out of the corner. And right now, up there is almost killing, but just barely living.
Great DI on Shirts we have.
Using that F tilt. I feel like JDV should grab a little bit more when Jared's in the corner. I think he's getting a little too much away from these air slashes. I understand though, right? But
yeah, he's getting hit by a lot of them. But that frame 4 item throw into F smash, the JDV special.
I like that shield. There's the air slash, not exactly connecting. I mean, it's definitely a move that's very finicky. When it hits, but definitely has those moments where you're kind of just sitting in the air wondering where your second hit went. I like that. When he gets closer to the ledge, that's when he uses smash to get that full effect from that smash art. Not killing just yet. That part trying to shark super low. Doesn't get the second hit once again. JDV milking the stock, but hasn't really got any percent.
Oh, the hydrant, wow, saving him.
I respect that how deep Jared was going here, realizing, you know, I'm down a little bit. I got to make use of my arts to actually do something kind of aggressive and out there.
Now, once again, yeah.
We've seen that twice.
Same
Getting
situation.
so much out of up B.
Yeah, that move is crazy. Jared loves to just Frodo's out, and it's been working really well so far for him. Great parry on the hydrant.
I mean, he did so much to get out of the disadvantage. That was really, really good play from the corner. And getting rewarded with the fair and an air slash charge with that plus 30%. Suddenly, I mean, JDV was holding on to that stock for so long that I'm surprised that this lead isn't bigger. And it's even getting smaller because Jared is completely being explosive using this jump art, trying to get something, using that late air, not necessarily finding it, but you're still in neutral, you're still in the middle of the stage. Make something happen here.
Up there. Scary hydrant situation. I hate when it goes so slowly at you like that. It's really hard to get around.
That's such a big neutral win from Jared. If you can get JDV to burn his charge, but that reversal up air slash.
Ronaldo could be a scary situation for JDV. And the
the
F
F-tilt.
65%. That F-tilt killing him off the side on PS.
Yeah.
What?
I think that I feel like if you take away all the kills and damage that were done with just up B by Jared, that's like most. I mean, I'm making that up, but it's like so much. It felt like of JDV being put in disadvantage, getting hit and killed, was just getting hit by up B over and over again. Needs to figure out why that's happening, because I mean that move is good and it's a great option, but it's not like some free just should be hitting you that much.
Yeah, I mean,
there needs to be some adaptation.
is good, but using it as a burst option to kind of like break the
Oh,
space.
it's so slow.
Yeah, it's so slow. So a lot of times it's used as like a reading, like I know where you're gonna roll, I'm tech chasing you or whatever. But that's kind of one of the reasons why Jared is getting away with this air slash, and he's getting him so much mileage, like we were saying.
And I think they just ran it back again. JDV definitely looks like just loves to just go back. It's like, oh, we just need to play better. Let's need to be a better player, right?
I honestly agree in this instance, because I don't think that PS2 this has really had a particularly huge impact.
I mean, it's big. People kind of underestimate how big the stage is. Like PS2 is like very nice for just like zoning and kind of like sitting underneath the platforms. And that's kind of what JDV has been using. That up tilt, up air combo, bread and butter, baby. It's kind of what you need. You need to chip him out. Don't let him get this big advantage with this buster. Again, the question is do you retreat or do you decide to scrap? Because if you can scrap, you can burn the Monado faster, but retreating gives you away all that center stage. So finally over though. Not too bad.
Oh, actually dashing through him, and unfortunately not getting that force smash punish.
Just missing the jab block there.
Yeah.
Some space right now.
Oh,
no.
the spike
Is he going down for it? No, he doesn't go down for it.
But it's Pac-Man, so
Yeah.
Pac-Man just gets to recover.
Jared shaking his head. He knows that he could have just went down there and killed the trampoline.
Oh, wow. Interesting interaction there.
Ooh, he got put
raw
in so
F
much hit
smash.
smash. Like, because he hit the bell, I think, he was in the animation for so much longer than he should have been. So, Jared catching the short end of the stick a little bit. But air slash once again. We've seen it so many times.
I don't know. Yeah. Needs to stop hitting Jared's shield. Or I don't even know if that was that shield. That was just a raw up B read.
I mean, it's big, so it is big. So right now, JDV holding this lead pretty solidly. Jared having the discipline, staying pretty cautious, finding his opening, weaved in that forward air. But it's not looking super amazing for him because, again, once JDV kind of gets this lead,
it can be really tough.
really tough. That dash attack, not necessarily evening it out, but again, we have Buster on deck, and we've seen what Jared has been doing every time he's been getting these neutral wins with Buster. He's finally taken out, so he didn't get it this time, but wow, air slash again.
I think it's just, maybe I'm just under accounting for how perfectly Jared has figured out when to use that move and just the very edge of its range. Because I didn't even think I didn't even think he could get Jay, but he got the reversal on him for it. So it's just like, nowhere is safe if you're within like 15 feet of Shulk.
No fly zone, baby.
Yeah. The FAA has called. Ooh, nice
great
F-tilt.
That should be it. Yeah, great down air usage. Knowing that
Oh my god.
No, that is pivotal.
That just whipped his up B.
Yeah, a very, very uncharacteristic SD there from JDV.
That is huge. JDV was only at, what, 60%? On
Yeah.
Pac-Man, that's nothing.
It was a healthy stock, but now it just making it an even last stock game. Not what you want when you had that lead. All your work invested.
Jared, I mean, he was down a full stock, basically.
Practically, yeah. Now it's just
It's even. It's just straight up even.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, and technically, even though it's very, it's just a hit away, but Jared starting to eke out an actual lead here. And it on deck with the back air.
Unfortunate ending for JDV. Was looking so hard that game 3, but Jared 9 0ing the pool, easy first seed.